Good evening, everyone. This is one of the most random videos I've literally ever done, but I was just re-watching the side order trailer for Splatoon 3, and I realized I've been waiting for people to say something about the similarities between this and one specific um is this fake? What is this? There's no way there's a 3-minute side order trailer that I haven't seen. Is it like, yeah, it says DLC generally. Okay. I mean, ever since I first saw this, I've been thinking about this because I'm cursed with this deep knowledge of Radiohead. Yes, this is a Splatoon Radiohead video, which to my knowledge, the only connection between is in the English version of Octo expansion. You've got a direct reference to fake plastic trees, which is totally real. It's like kind of a general retro wave 80s type throwback aesthetic. Some people reduce it all to vaporwave, but that's not quite right. There is vaporwave, but it's not just vaporwave. But then this aesthetic, we've known that it's like the future kind of vibe because it's order versus chaos, and they obviously had ideas for order. But these ideas are very specific so far. The only thing that I have seen people lock onto with this trailer is the nuclear waste warning signs. Let's see if I can notice them. I believe it's the pointy architecture. I will point this out. But my point for all this is that there were a lot of real life pop culture references and inspirations for Octo expansion. It was actually like loaded with it in the way that I believe American hip hop mostly influenced Splatoon 2. I was a little late to Splatoon 2. There was just so much various kinds of 80s stuff with Octo expansion, which I thought was genius, and it allowed for some specific stuff. But there is no such general vibe here, and let's just get into the trailer. It is, so you've got the idea of coral bleaching. That's one thing for sure. Those are some kind of neurons. You got this eerie emptiness, 1 point Radiohead, some kind of invisible creature, or just weird spewing. That's just blood. I mean, it's not blood, but more brain stuff. I think that's Marie. It's probably Sorry, Agent H. I almost said an Octarian slur. There we go. Okay, let me play that again. I hope you can hear that really well. Oh, can you hear anything? LMAO. I guess it makes sense. Never mind. You probably heard that. Sorry. I'm not used to doing it this way. So one more time through the music. Let me call things out as they come. I failed you already. Let me try one more time to call things out as they come. So that's a music box. The percussion is it's very muffled like a heartbeat. It's a sad melody. Now there's rising strings or something. Something's rising. Synths and off the hook. Some kind of hype, this is not Radiohead, some kind of hype siren because off the hook. More synths. Bum, 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 bum. This isolating kind of heartbeat noise and then kind of an eerie, I don't know, like some kind of very tinny strings or something. And then fish mysteriously swim over, and it's like this coral bleached Inkopolis Plaza. So the only themes we've got here are post-apocalypse of some kind, because coral bleaching is, mass death. There is symbolism of a nuclear, nantoka, a nuclear waste area, or like a place that you can't go to due to nuclear fallout, nuclear accidents having happened. It's pretty quick, but I've seen people point out rather directly what it is. I guess things flash by quickly here. Yeah, blood. She's alone in the image. More brain stuff. Yeah, right there. Damn it. So those pointy guys are a reference to real life. Spaces you can't go to due to a nuclear accident. Now, Radiohead Kid A, the only thing I could possibly compare this art to, and again, I'm waiting for someone to tell me. I am waiting for someone to tell me the less specific version of what I'm on here. Whatever larger, weird, absurd, abstract art style This is, but I mean, I've seen nobody put an exact word to it. So all I can bring in is my own understanding. So, Kid A and Amnesiac were these two twin albums from when Radiohead got depressed about how famous they were. And all this art is so lonely. And I think you can see what I mean already with the album cover art. Promise it gets better. With black and white monochrome and then this weird red. You know, you've got a lot of that red, right? So I think that fits, quite well onto the colors here, right? Monochrome with some warm colors. There's no cool colors. In fact, it's really warm, that background there, which is, I'm not saying that this is some kind of Radiohead confirmed thing, but that's just kind of why it reminds me of that, these very harsh images. And what I really need to find is Kid A album, lyric book art. I don't know where I could find it. Not this stuff, but yeah, this is a good one. So this is I used to read this lyric book all the time because I was such a sad kid. But so here you've got more pointy trees, monochrome and warm colors. It feels like things are dead or gone. There are far better examples with like barbed wire, maybe even brain stuff. Man, let's go. Kid A lyric book. No, this is... No, the Burn the Witch stuff. While I'm looking, I can't really play the Radiohead songs, unfortunately. Also, there's no songs playing at all right now. Maybe I should amend that. It's going to be an awkward video otherwise. Yeah, so again, I know that there are other things in this world that use kind of like a eerie type of surreal musical style. But to me, every single thing that I pointed out, besides the off the hook, like hype siren noise, I don't know what else to call it. I don't really listen to hip hop, but the weird little heartbeat sound is just very, very empty and creepy, which is what every single song sounds like in these two albums. The sound of the heartbeat is used to sound like the birth of whatever character Kid A is supposed to be on the song Kid A. And furthermore, the song itself uses a music box to create that creepy, nostalgic sense of childhood. It's just kind of what the song is. The rising strings remind me of, whatchamacallit? I'm not here, this isn't happening. What is it actually called? Motion picture soundtrack? Yeah. That's one of the most best known songs off the album. And, it's literally, there's only like 3 or 4 musical elements. All of them appear in Kid A. And I know that like this creepy use of, like a music box to emulate a sound of like creepy nostalgia is not unique to Radiohead. And I'm not, this is one of those things where like, Fake Plastic Trees was a Radiohead reference, but I think rather this is more just Radiohead influence, and it might not be direct, but I'm at least willing to point out the similarities, maybe to be the first one before the song gets revealed, or the whole freaking DLC gets revealed, and it's like, holy crap, it's extremely early 2000s alternative ambient rock, or whatever the fuck you call Kid A. You know what? We're getting this song. It's too loud. Sorry. I'm making this up as I go. Yes. Let me contrast the grimness. What can I do? Maybe Radiohead themselves have it. No, not the hidden one. I don't really care about that. That's cool stuff if you're like a Radiohead conspiracy theorist, but no, I'm really not. Radiohead Kid A era art. That's really what I mean. Here we go. Yeah, this isn't the worst. So here you've got, like a creepy empty silhouette of a person. Sorry if this video is creepy, by the way. Again, you got monochrome. Here we actually have blue, which is amazing. You have so much whiteness, right? You have so much paleness and whiteness and the sense of like almost an Arctic look, but it's warm. Unlike Alterna, everything's covered in white, but it does not look Arctic because it's warm. It's different. They have 2 campaigns in this game where the aesthetic of the overworld is probably going to be bleached white, but one of them looks Arctic from the warm colors of the water, and one of them looks like this creepy Radiohead wasteland. So yeah, you got like this invisible person, which I think fits like the invisible octotendrils here, or around here. The neurons are really cool. I don't know if there is an exact comparison. I don't think I've seen this one. I don't know if there's like an exact comparison. This is kind of the shit. Oh, right. Oh, here we go. Amnesiac album art. Amnesiac lyric book art. I'm really swinging and missing with my phrasing here. Don't give me the re-release. Here's a brain. So Amnesiac is kind of like the little brother of Kid A, which is even weirder and stranger. Amnesiac refers to amnesia, obviously, which has more of that nostalgic quality. And I think amnesia is only tangentially related here. Kid A is a much better known one of these. It's the most well-known Radiohead album that isn't like actually a rock album. This is really what amnesia stuff is like. Sorry, I was a really disturbed kid. Not that it's uncommon to listen to Radiohead, but it is very sad to get into Radiohead. So you've got this nostalgic, sad theme with Amnesiac, which is, you know, obviously a theme you can see with Side Order. No, I don't think Side Order is referencing the 2002 smash hit Amnesiac that even Radiohead fans don't care much about. But here in Amnesiac, you have more of the cream color. There's literally an empty, like, you know, it's maybe like a Russian, not Russian, like a Roman waterway or something, knowing amnesia. And you got like those weird spiderweb looks, which again, kind of to me, remind me of the brain neuron thing. But beyond that, brains are a motif. This is just scary line art. That's not really the same. But yeah, this is Pyramid song. Oh, if I knew the B-sides. The B-sides all use these arts for their album covers. Radiohead, Kid A era singles. I'm telling you, I was uniquely prepared for this video. Oh, maybe they didn't do singles for this. I know that Amnesiac had them, but okay. World Legends. Yeah, so this is about the influence for Kid A was, at least aesthetically, global warming. I mean, I think Kid A came out just before 9/11. It wasn't a post 9/11 album, yeah. But yeah, you've got climate change in both of them, which is definitely, you know, if you're gonna write about climate change, it's probably gonna look like this, right? Write about, because Side Order is such high art. It was written. It's true. See, I mean, you gotta see what I'm talking about here, right? Even weird amnesiac art, like, bring us back to the subway thing. Like, look at this. Just look at the way that they depict emptiness, the warmth, just the weird scattered line work. It's creepy in the same way. Was Optimistic a single? There were no singles. God damn it. You didn't know that I was going to make this video down the road. Amnesiac era singles. Like, not Knives Out single. Yeah, there we go. Not like the best example, I guess, but I mean, you got this weird white thing, like this weird, again, monochrome with warm colors in the background. Monochrome, warm colors, weird sketchy things. This fucking red art, like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not really looking to win anybody over here. I'm not looking to make the new hot take, but sit with me this evening and compare this creepy Radiohead art to how creepy and just strange Side Order is. I am literally effing dying here waiting for Side Order. I love single player Splatoon content. It looks so bizarre and enthralling. And fucking there, blood. How did this disappear completely? That seems fake. Yeah, whatever Radiohead did, yeah, that's fake. But this is the art that was in the art book, which I bring up on this day of 2023 summer because it is so fucking similar. Just the more art you look at for these eras and the more you compare them to Side Order, the more you wonder about it. And as I said, like, the musical similarities are really strong. I mean, I could play you a little bit of like Kid A live or something like that and see if we don't get copyright struck. We will, but let's see. I mean, live they might even do something more fun, but Radiohead Kid A live, not full album, just the title track. This was like back then. Let's see if it has the vibe. I'm in danger. We're watching Valorant ads together on a Sunday night. Yeah, let's see how this is live. There we go. There we fucking motherfucking go. Oh! Listen to that. Is that groovy live. There's a steady pulsing rhythm that's very slow and eerie and nostalgic. He's playing something that sounds similar to a music box to evoke childhood. I mean, this is all you fucking need to hear. I mean, just listen to them both again. Can you hear? Oh yeah, I gotta bring down Brenda Starr. One more time for the road. Musical similarities. Kid A and side order. Fucking music box, baby. Oh, sorry. Are you deaf? Are you deaf? See, I'm not crazy. I might like Radiohead, but I'm not crazy. Literally the same song. I mean, that version's more hype because it's live, but if I play the studio one, it'll get copyright striked immediately. Until the off the hook part comes in, it is just such a weirdly Radiohead song. Like, come on, this is my gift to you. This is my gift to you right now. This is the same fucking vibe. This is the same fucking vibe, and I won't be quiet about it anymore. Same fucking vibe. Same fucking vibe! Look at this! Look how miserable that art is! Literally, the snowscapes, the emphasis on warm colors. Fucking music box, baby. Well, that's all I've got for you. I couldn't possibly go any deeper into that, or my soul would be stolen, probably. So, have a good evening. Don't listen to Radiohead if you haven't got into it already. Just listen to Beach House. Peace.